Two and one. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. Come in, have a seat, show some love. This is a legend in our presence. You know what I'm saying? This is a big
Appreciate
deal.
that, man.
Big deal. Big deal. This is a big deal, man. I followed the women's game forever, so you know you are one of them ones. And the way you still one of them ones. I'm here with young Gattas, fresh off
Appreciate that.
of a victory. I love a judge battle because you can say definitive like a victory. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
saying? So it's a
It's crazy because at the if anybody was watching the live stream, I guess we went out the third round or the second.
mm-hmm.
So they came to us and was like, "Yo, they're not gonna judge the battle because the stream went out. They didn't know they were gonna go ahead and replay it."
Right.
So me and RS was like, "Cool, then it ain't judged. It is what it is." So
Yeah.
we was just gonna let it rock.
I mean that's what we used to. But no lie, it did feel good to hear you declare the winner, right? It had to be.
Yeah, yeah, especially after so long. And of course, with the caution battle only being one round and not being judged. So a lot of people didn't give me any credit for that battle or felt like that wasn't enough to know if you can really come back.
Yeah, and that's something that I don't know how many people seen because a lot of people was like, oh, she won or her debut, and I'm like, that ain't really her debut. Like I don't know where y'all been
Mm-mm.
at. Like she just got it in with caution on Gates of the Garden. Shout out to them. That's a really underrated good league. Dre Dennis does.
Definitely a lot of good battles that happened on Gates of the Garden.
Yeah, Dre Dennis runs a nice staff over there. Talk about that battle for a minute. Like, when did they approach you with that, and what made you take that?
They approached me with that after I saw Dre at the. It was a battle where Yoshi G jumped in it. Caution versus Nemesis. Yoshi G jumped in. I was there spectating. I was watching that whole battle. And that's when, after that, then he said, Caution wanted to challenge me. And I heard her name. I knew she had been rapping since before, I stopped. So I knew she had, a name in the game. So I was like, hey, if you think her pen is nicer, let's get it. So
Mm,
apparently, Gates of the Garden is where, quote unquote, anybody can challenge anybody for the right amount. You know what I mean?
that's
So it
true.
really wasn't. I've never been one to have an ego and say, "Oh, you haven't battled enough people to battle me." I take it as an insult if you think you can rap better than me, so we can go ahead and have a war with words.
Absolutely. And I noticed that before you even officially took that battle, you was kind of looking at the landscape of the women's game, and you like, why aren't these like up and comers getting more shots at the big names? I seen you. I was reading the tweets, and I thought that was like I felt always there's been maybe something holding the women's game back that doesn't happen a lot on their end as it does with the men. Like the men that do rookies versus vets and things like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Is that something you thought you had made a conscious decision to do?
yeah. I was just looking at my resume. A lot of the girls, yeah, I battled some vets and some, girls that have been there from the beginning, but it's also a lot of new girls sprinkled in there too. I
Mm,
mean, I just battled RX. She definitely got her name up, but she's relatively new as
absolutely.
far as when it comes to the other names you've heard. So
Hmm.
that doesn't matter to me really. It's really about that pen, man. And
Yeah.
it shouldn't be so. It shouldn't matter a lot to like you said with the guys. I've seen guys on little leagues battling whoever from that city,
That's a
and I
fact.
mean the top names. So I feel like the women should do the same.
I agree. I think it'll help. I always say you want to leave something behind. So like when y'all are off in the sunset, you want to have the next wave after y'all to keep this shit going. So I definitely
Hundred
agree with
percent.
that. That's what legends do. That's what top tiers really should be doing. So I definitely commend you on that. Shout out to the people in the chat. I know I usually say what's up to y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm really into this conversation. Shout out to Stevie Gambino. Shout out to Bumpy B. I seen people appreciate the props and things. I seen that in there. D. Cherie, she said I'm rude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, D. Cherie. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to everybody that's watching. Um, Mama, oh, you was in the building. That's how I know I'm tripping. And she's gonna ask. We're gonna do a Q and A because I know Mama asked some of the best questions. Queen, you do too. Arcola, man. Wasting my prop on the question, but it's cool. Ask the question again. I got you. I'm so sorry, yo. I was into it, man. It's not often we had legends on here, so you know what I'm saying. It was a big deal for me. Um, but real quick, what five? Okay, let me answer this question right now. He said, "What five females she want next?" That's a question I was getting to. You jumped the cart before the horse.
I don't even, to be honest, man, I don't want any of the girls anymore. When I first, before I battled RX, I was wanting Jazz and talking, trying to get her to come out.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I just want to battle K Shine now.
I shout out to Queens of Battle Rap. Shout out to my brother Nomad. Like that's my guy. I was trying to watch him and be like, I hope he only asks all the questions that I know I want to ask. So I was kind of like watching that. K Shine though, we got to talk about
Everybody
that.
is like, "Oh my goodness, why would you do that? That's a death wish." And I love that because I feel like every time I step in the ring, everybody doubts me for whatever reason. No matter how many times I show my ass, is
Mm,
everybody, even this RX battle, when I battle Caution, people like, make sure you don't slip, make sure it has to be flawless, otherwise you're gonna look crazy. So I'm just like, it's no proving to y'all every time it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I
mm,
just want to fight with the best. I saw K Shine on the Kings versus Queens, so I know he's not scared to battle a woman.
right.
So I would like to take him
Oof.
up on that offer, man.
Did you
We
see?
have we if you think about it, it makes sense. He got jokes, I got jokes, aggression, I got aggression, versatility, flow.
So
I mean, it's actually a perfect match.
so you look at it as a mirror match, pretty much.
I do. I think K-Shine can do everything really well.
Hmm.
He's proven that throughout his career. So that's just who I feel like, yeah, I really want to go in my bag and pull out some stuff maybe I haven't ever even done before to
Did you
go crazy on him.
did you see him versus E Hart?
I did.
Okay, and what did you think?
And him versus Paste.
What did you think she did that you wouldn't do that? Like, what do you think that she was missing that you can add in a versus K Shine?
We're just totally different rappers. We have different cadences, different flows. Like Ehart is totally different. I have a completely different personality that comes through well through my rap. So
Mm,
I just think it would be a different conversation. That's
yeah,
not to throw no shade or anything.
not
I
at
just
all.
feel like it's just I just feel like it's totally different.
Yeah,
I don't feel like me and her have many similarities.
I agree. I was curious to see. D. Cherie says aggression. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, aggression.
Um, so K Shine, if he's not available, is there another guy that's up there that you feel like you'll lock in with?
No, I mean, not that it's like that I have my eye on. I saw nothing say he would battle me. Um, but I haven't seen any other guys say anything really. So
I see
I'm just playing it by ear.
Nitty is being named. Kid Chaos. Kid Chaos. That would be a tricky one. Nitty. Okay. I see some names are being thrown out. Um, I want to go back a bit though to your RX battle and just your since your return because I was telling you this off air. I've noticed like a difference. I had RX on Thursday before y'all battled. Yeah, Thursday or Friday on Queen Talk, and I was talking about you leading up to the battle. She assumed that you was gonna be very joke heavy, very. That's what she said. She's like, oh, I know. Like, did you see? You must have. I feel like you seen that clip and adjusted some
I
shit.
saw that clip. I did. I did.
I
I
know
didn't
you did.
adjust anything. I saw the clip, but I didn't adjust anything.
No.
I had just on this return in general, man. I'm funny. I'm gonna say my jokes, but I just like I got so many bars to say. If I'm looking at my a body of work or I'm brainstorming and I could say a fucking golden eye scheme or I could make a joke about you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the fucking scheme, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
just I want to rap, and right now this is the time where you can really rap your ass off and you don't really need nothing else. This is
Mm.
the time where the culture is eating up lyricism and the
Absolutely.
pen and yeah. So it's like it's no need in this climate. It's really not even a asset to. It might even penalize you in the judge battles because the judge will say that was funny, but if you they won't when they're comparing a joke to a bar, they're not giving you the 10-9 on that.
That's true. That's true. That's why I was wanting to ask. I was like, so basically, it's really more so based on the circumstances that y'all in, on what you're providing for when you talk about your material. I thought maybe it was more so person based, like, oh, RX is bar heavy, so I'm going to match her bar for bar, but not at
Not
all.
at all.
Okay, okay, damn. Since your returns, Mama asked, here she goes. I like when Mama asks, "What since your return, what do you feel has improved in craft, in her craft, or just in the craft of women's overall?" Because I feel like both questions are good. Like, what has improved
True.
in yours, and what have you seen improved in the women's craft since you've been away?
What's improved in mine is I feel like my writing style, like I said, taking some of those jokes out and not being so laxed. And honestly, just even the persona in the ring just being less jokey because I really do take this shit seriously. And then in the game, it's just a lot more quality female writers.
Absolutely.
It did not used to be this many girls where you could have a Kings versus Queen card, yet alone a two. So now it's so many women that performing to a certain level that before wasn't seen. It's a lot of competition out there.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Yo, I just landed and started fucking shit up. Now you stuck with Vegeta. I don't know why I love that bar so much. Cause it's not even a punch.
It's not the punch.
I'm just because I just visualize that shit. I'm not even a big DBZ guy, but I just picture him dropping down somewhere and just like, I don't know. That shit was crazy to me. That's probably my favorite bar of the battle. And again, it's not even a punch. But our X was good though. Um, was she better than you expected? Around what you thought? Like, what was your impression of her in that battle?
Way better than I expected. I feel like she outperformed herself on a few levels. What I was prepared for was like looking at her my verse battle, but and then she had a few Queen of the Ring joints, but I felt like she was in her bag. The the bars about the Ankh and just she had really even the stud on the set, the acrylic nail. She had
Oh
a lot
yeah,
of
that was
bars
fire. Yeah.
that was fire. She had a lot of stuff in there that I had never heard before. So it was surprising. It was shocking. I really had to block that out to really get into my material and really feel. And I really felt like that first round was so. I felt bad because I felt like my first round I was kind of lax. It was so light, and I'm like, after hearing hers, I'm like, okay,
I
I'm
gave I
so
gave her
happy
I
that I
gave her the
packed that.
first.
I wouldn't be mad at
I
that.
gave her
I
the
was chilling on the
first.
first.
I gave her the first. I'm gonna keep it real because I never lie because I'm always respectful in my takes. Going into the battle, I was like, I'm gonna go RX 2-1. I feel like one of them rounds gonna be really close and RX is gonna edge it. Excuse me. After the battle, I had her winning the first, and then I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be tight." And then when you start bombing in the second, I just felt like, "Oh, Gattas is conditioned for this," because I was my the only reason I was like, "It's gonna be 1-1 going to the third," and I just think you back so soon, you might run out of gas, but it was like the other way around. I'm just like,
The way that I layered, yeah, I made my first my lightest, which I don't regret because it made those back to back haymakers in the second with the Golden Eye, then Vegeta. It it was perfect to end that round, and then the third round I didn't even expect the next Friday bars to hit the way they did, but shit, they did. So I was like, I'm glad everybody remember that.
yeah.
Taking some M City notes with them obscure references.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to M City because somebody was, I think it was Eddie I was bombing on him for all these old ass movie rap takes he was doing. I'm 34, so I find them refreshing because it's kind of my era.
I do. I like them.
So that shit, I ain't too mad at it. But yeah, no, definitely that was a dope ass battle though. Like it got hella replay value whenever it dropped. I hope to see it soon. And
100%.
after you go get somebody like RX, I seen you out here tweeting about like an RBE appearance and things like that, which is what I love. Like somebody who can just go into different leagues and do what they want and battle who they want. Because it makes it as a supporter of battle rap as a whole, not just one particular league. It's refreshing because you're seeing.
It makes your recommendations valid. It's not like, damn, I wish I could see so and so versus so and so, but I know he can only
I
battle on
don't.
URL.
I.
It's like it's like, yo,
Yeah.
that sucks for you, bro, because it's a lot of small leagues that have, you know, their local audience, and it's cool to go there and showcase that talent. I'm moving to Vegas, so that's home of like Ahad.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to tap into. I've never been on their league. I know they had like a viral female battle on their platform before, and yeah, I'm just like I'm trying to tap in there. So it really it sucks. It sucks for them that they can't move how they want to move.
Yeah. Wild recommendation. It's a up and coming growing league in Sacramento, and it got the best footage. When you look, you go. If you seen the movie Body, it looks like that. I thought it was a movie when I was seeing it on my timeline. It was battle rap. It's called
And it's called what again?
Free Game Battle League. Free Game. It's in
Free game
Sacramento.
battle league.
It's growing. Like top tiers are trying to clamor to get over there to at least do a one rounder to see. It looks.
Really, is that lit?
It looks really like it looks crazy. It looks yeah.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah, Free Game Battle League. Yeah. That I was like, what? They shooting battles looking like this? But yeah, somebody mentioned that you was talking about battles on RBE, and I think I tweeted out like, yo, she's in this mode where she's going against pins. I would love to see her against somebody like Mulatto Black, who is like right now
Nice.
they're rated her like a top 5, 10 pin person in the game for the women. Is that somebody that you'll get up for and come holla at eventually?
Yeah, I like I said, I don't. It's a war of words, so
Mm-hmm.
whatever makes sense. I definitely want to make an appearance on RBE. Definitely want to, you know, make my rounds. Go
Yeah.
to. I definitely Queen of the Ring. So whatever makes sense, man. Before I leave Atlanta, I even linked with John to see what girls he got in bullpen. Like what he trying to do before I dip out to the West Coast.
Hey, I ain't mad at that. Ledge be knowing all about you. I told y'all I watch everything, man. I don't know. I can't get with people who just got if it ain't on this league, it don't matter. And I'm just I
Nah,
grew.
that's everything
Yeah,
matters. When they search your name, all of that shit comes up.
yeah, that's a fact. And I be trying to tell, yeah, man. I've been watching battle rap since '99, so I feel like I'm just outdated in my way of thinking. That's kind of where you too, like you watch everything. You didn't subject yourself to just one place. That's just how we grew up. But
Yeah.
different times, I guess. I want to know. Oh, somebody said you. I don't remember this, so maybe you can clarify this. At one point, you wanted to battle Verb. Is that true?
No, I mean I don't like Verb though, but
You don't like
I
him?
never no, because he's a fucking dickhead. He's always making some fucking terrible remarks about women and
uh,
how they need to be in the kitchen, just crazy shit.
could you
But
battle somebody you didn't like?
yeah, 100%.
Okay.
That's the best type of battles.
Some
If I
people
got
can't.
real hate for you,
Yeah, some people can't.
it's harder for me to battle a friend, I want to say, than somebody I actually don't like.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, who was it? A Ward when he battled. He and Ilmac got into it for real in real life, like swinging on each other. And then they had to battle, and he said it was just tough. Like he was mentally, he didn't like him, so he didn't. So it's different for everybody, I guess.
That makes sense.
It was different for everybody. But somebody said A Verb corny as hell. Gaddis versus
Mm.
Verb. Kings versus Queens too. So I guess a lady agrees with you. D. Sharice said, "I despise Verb."
Exactly.
Gaddis versus Couture. Huh. That's
I
that's
don't have
that's
I
interesting.
don't I don't think anybody wants to see that, so that's the only reason why I wouldn't do it. I don't even think she. I don't even. It just don't. I don't know. It's
You're a
so
hot
many
commodity. Don't
girls.
say that she wouldn't want to do it. She'll do it.
It ain't a hot commodity. It's just that she pop out every now and again for big events. Let's be honest. We seen that BT. She chill. She came back for caffeine for clips. Like it's big shit. Not to say I'm not big, but I just don't think. It's just too many active girls to try to pull somebody else out that it doesn't even make sense. Our styles ain't alike. It wouldn't. I don't know. Nobody's ever requested it.
Yeah, 40 bars. She battled 40 already.
Yeah, that little one rounder don't count. 40's my nigga though, but I'm sure she would definitely battle me though. I think 40 would
You
definitely battle
really?
me.
You think she'll come out?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. What you mean she was just outside all summer.
I know she was out, but I don't know. I feel like she doing this whole caffeine thing. I think she chilling right now. I feel like when they get on this caffeine shit, they start chilling out. We need to know if Gattas even got it anymore. We do. You must say, oh, you must be a URL kid. You must ain't been watching. You ain't been
See,
watching.
that's why you gotta make it round. Some don't even see. See, some
You
wasn't even on Twitch.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, he don't know nothing what's going on out here in these streets. Nah, yeah. She still got it. I could let me just she don't gotta say that now. I vouch for her. She got it. She definitely got it. But yeah, so you wanted Kings versus Queens, K Shine. I can see that if he doesn't take
I would
that
like to battle K Shine without it being a Kings versus Queens situation. Like for it to be a regular
just a
card,
regular battle.
if it was any other females on there, that's cool, but it don't have to be battling her because everybody has to battle a girl. You know what I'm saying? It could
Right.
be a regular battle like he would anybody on a volume or anything.
I agree. And that's why I liked ladies and gents. He didn't put ladies versus gents. He put ladies and gents.
Hmm.
There's just men and women battling. It was some women battling each other. He made that. That was like salute to ARP.
Tasteful,
That was
very
very
tasteful.
tasteful and classy. I like that. So something
It
like
was.
that, I would definitely, I can definitely see you in. Now with your music, man, you got a lot of visuals. That's why I like. Like I like somebody who got visuals going. Like let people know the projects
Trying
you're
to.
working on right now.
So I just released a single featuring an up and coming battle rapper. His name is Hollywood KT. He's been on Gates of the Garden,
Yeah,
a
one
bunch of
SK.
other leagues too. Yeah, so I've done a song called Play. I just released a video with him, and it was actually directed and shot by Lotta Zay, who's been doing his thing in battle rap. Um, so I released that, and I've been releasing a lot of singles here and there, man. I'm working on a project, like an EP, but I've really been collabing with my favorite battlers, and we've been making some great music. I done collab with like Sunny, Lush, Real Deal, Real Sick, Chilla,
Mm.
Misfit, like so many people. Um, Passwords, just everybody.
Pass is
Saga,
fire.
the Saga is fire on tracks. He
Saga
killed
fire
a
too.
verse for me. Red bands, just mad everybody. So I've been like collabing with everybody. So I'm just releasing singles with my favorite battle rappers, and they all gonna be bops in ways that you haven't like. I've been doing a lot of hooks. So it's gonna be pretty dope. Just sprinkling every battle. I'm trying to release some a visual too.
Being that you from Chicago, is it hard trying to fight the stigma of what they know Chicago music to be and trying to get out of that box?
Not at all, man. Music is so versatile now. Like it doesn't even matter, bro. As long
Mm.
as you got internet, that's your access and your window to the world. Your demographic is gonna flock to you. Um, Kanye and like Chance opened the door, the floodgates to be able to be yourself and be from
Definitely.
Chicago. So you don't have to. And no offense, because I love Chief Keef and Dirk,
Yeah,
but it's just more to Chicago than drill music, and mad people show that.
that's true. That's true. I definitely agree with that because some of my favorite artists Lupe is my guy. Like so,
Loop, definitely.
like
Common.
yeah. So that's definitely my guy. When you talk about the Midwest, I kind of want to bring it back home because kind of that's my thing. I love the Midwest scene. Um, is that a thing for you? I never heard you claim this title or want this title. But I'm just asking because there was a young lady on my show yesterday. Shout out to Eon Moore from Chicago, 20, getting her breaks in. She been busting some heads, and she said she's coming for y'all. She said the Midwest is hers. I know. She probably ain't on your radar right now, but I was just like that. I mean, it's brave. It's brave to be that young talking. She was talking. I ain't never had nobody on my show talk that crazy. And she named you.
Hey.
She named you. She pronounced your name a little weird, a little different, but she named you. And I was
Hey,
like,
I don't mind.
no,
I honestly I'm not
it,
yo, I did this shit before you bitches ever even wrote your first verse. So I can't
mm,
it to me I feel like I'm on such another level. It's like I put myself in the second era, the rebirth of battle rap and females in battle rap because to me the first was the Luck and the Remy. That was like the first female battle I saw.
right,
So it don't matter who Luck battles, whether it's official or this last one versus Hustle, she's still Luck. You can't take that legendary at the end of the day in Fight Club. battling niggas and bitches at the end of the day live. You can never. It's nothing she could possibly do. That legacy is solid. Mount Rushmore, it ain't coming down. So I feel
Mm.
like my wave of grind time when I had to battle dudes because there was no Queen of the Ring and there were no females, there was no jazz, it was nobody outside. You know,
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm in competition to be the queen of the Midwest or a female battle. Like what I've done is solid. You know what I'm saying? It's in the history. So they can maybe she can call out Vixen or somebody who cares about that
She
title,
called
but
her out. She called out every. I was like every
I don't.
Midwest person I can think of. She called out. She want that
I'm
smoke.
global, bruh. I'm global. I done been out of the country for this several times, so I don't. They can have that. You know, I
Yeah.
love my city to death, but it's. I've seen it take a lot of friends and family. So being able to remove myself from that environment, my mother being able to do that, I'm never ungrateful, and I'm not fighting for no. I'm not fighting for titles or anything, man. What's for me is for me. You
Yeah.
know.
I like that answer. That was very very classy. Sorry, Eon. She ain't biting the bait. She ain't biting the bait, homie. She you know what I'm saying. Nice try. I'll holler at Vixen for you. Um, somebody asked. Oh no, she already said she up for that. She up for a rematch with
40's
40.
pen is sharper than it's ever been. I know she would though. I know if somebody brought me on a plate to 40 as my friend, just text me this morning, she will take that plate. I
I,
know she would.
I actually do want to see that. The more I'm thinking about it, the more talk because it was
I
it was a long time ago. It was a one rounder, so
it didn't. You know how the battle rap community feels about one rounders. They don't count. That's
mm,
why nobody counts it.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yo, I remember. This is just a random. I don't even have this question written. This is just for nostalgia's sake. What happened to Looney Divine? like,
Mm,
I just want to.
I don't know because I personally think she was actually nice, but I
Me
don't know.
too.
And she's from. What's funny is I'm moving to Vegas. She's from
From
Reno,
Vegas.
Nevada.
I know
She's from Nevada, so it's like
you. That's
I don't know where.
you saying that made me think of her. I was like,
I have no idea, man. I would love for her to come back though, because even I don't know if before or after me, but she was on Queen of the Ring too, though.
yeah.
So
I don't know.
um,
I just thought about that. Where's she at?
bring her back.
That's a good, and that led me to my next question. Because like you're from that era, like you've transcended all the eras. Like you've transcended every era, and you've excelled in every era. Big stage, small stage, back here to the small room. Like you've done it all. Anybody that you can think of that's been inactive back then that could do the same as you and make it in this era in this format?
No, not anyone that isn't already.
Mm,
Like everybody has basically remained active since that time when I dropped out, and they're still doing their thing. I can't say anybody like Looney or Amy Miller. I don't know if that writing for back then years ago.
that's
I
wild.
don't know if that's gonna fly. You guys expect a lot more. I noticed that with especially with the live streams, a live perform. I mean, a flawless performance is that's what they want. I've seen comments and people being turned. I'm like, ugh, stuttering. What is they forgetting? They like it just anything other than perfect. It's like a Broadway play. Anything that you see off is live and you can't fix it, and the fans are taking it into consideration.
Mm,
So my main thing is flawless victory, bro. Like I think that's another thing that separated when you get down to two people rapping so well, you got to start going and looking at smaller things, and it's gonna come down to did this person have any slip ups, any stutters? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You get to start nitpicking because it's so close. That's never gonna be a determining factor with me. What she brought up in that battle was that E Heart battle. I have nightmares about that choke. I hate that was a huge stage,
That
biggest ring
was.
ever. Debo had that place packed. Luck there, Babs there, everybody there who matters. Terrible. Accepted within a week of hustle.
Yeah, I remember that.
Never. I have nightmares about that. Never
I
again.
was wondering who was gonna
Y'all caught
bring
me
that up.
slipping once. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, I was wondering who was gonna be the first. I ain't think RX was even watching, but I ain't know she was gonna bring that up. I was like, oh,
A lot of little material about that.
yeah. I was like, she been doing some homework. Cause like you said, there's gonna be some new faces that you're giving shots to, and with your writing and your process, how much homework do you do on them, or do you just focus on your material? How much
Zero.
you
I
just
don't do no
no
homework. Did you
homework?
see the RX battle? I don't know shit. I didn't look up. I didn't know that woman's full name. She looked up. I didn't know. I was gonna mention her kids, but then I was like, you know what? I got harder bars that don't mention her kids, so I'm not like. So
Are you
you,
worried that you're
it's
gonna
so.
have to? Because that's what seems like the culture is moving very angle and personal heavy. Like if you watching,
But we did that before though. Like, what to me, I feel like that's very easy because I've done that with the Shaynas. Like, I've broken a person down. I've literally went into. I've just tried so many different things that I kind of know what combination is for me.
mm-hmm.
And I don't. I notice with, of course, with somebody like T Top or B Dot. Oh, you better get into that angle.
Yeah, you're
You
gonna have
better
to.
get into that geometry. Otherwise, you're gonna get your ass kicked today. But for some people, you don't need that.
That's true. That's definitely true. Yeah, and I don't think
And
you
I
need
mean,
that.
most of the time you don't. Even with somebody doing, think about it. Even with somebody doing all of those fucking angles on you, at the end of the day, nothing beats a triple entendre. At the end of the day, the memorable bars people have for me are the general bars that weren't even geared toward the person. Even look at the caution battle. Everybody's like, "Oh, on with two sticks like a snowman." I could say that to anybody in the
Yeah, that's
world.
true.
A good
Yeah,
bar is a good bar,
and
bro,
the
and it's
whole
going
country
to
schemes of the different countries. Yeah,
say that to anyone.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you don't, man. I'm more so going for wittiness and how clever is this, and has any version of this ever been said before? Before I'm trying to go into somebody's personal files, it's unless it's something crazy like you snitched or something. I really don't see. I don't know. It's not. It doesn't. It's not
It
something
don't
that
do
interests
anything for
me
you. Nah.
personally. No. If needed, I'll provide, but I'm not about to do that just for the. It's not. If you want my style, the RX battle is my style. I'll hit on you. I have a couple little things, of course, some name flips, and I did like a little Aztec Inca thing because she's Mexican.
Yeah, that Aztec shit was
But
fire.
that was only said. I literally only wrote that so I could say the forex bar that niggas didn't even like much. I'm like, that
I
is the
call it
kicker because I'm like, that's the kicker, bro. It's literally a pyramid scheme.
pyramid scheme.
Whatever.
4X. Yeah, my guy, he's into 4X, so I instantly caught it. So I was like, yeah. So they're not gonna catch everything, guys. You gotta bear with them. You gotta bear with them. It's
That's
live. You
true.
gotta let them catch it on the replay. Um,
Yeah.
you did Gates of the Garden, and I know you said you want to do RBE next. Are you looking at any other little, like you said, A had any other leagues that you're looking at that might not got the big claim to fame, but you've been paying attention to and say, I like what they're doing over there.
I haven't when I removed myself from battle rap, I was a fan, but I wasn't really deep as I usually. It was a point where like when I log into my YouTube, the only thing that would be on my subscription page was battles from all different leagues. Like we go hard, every just so I can catch any type of battle.
Mm-hmm.
But during those years I was off, I really wasn't that tuned in, even to some of the main battles, which I hate. But so I can't say that I'm that tuned in to any really newer ones other than like Gates or um, like A hat that I because I know the Vegas area. So I'm not. It's nothing, none that I know offhand, but I'm open.
You open? Okay, that's good. That's good. I want to. It's another question. Damn, I don't even have this shit written. This is all freestyle and shit. Because I want to know because like your name in the culture has always been there even when you wasn't around, and I feel like you're the type that got like a lot of connections in different places. Has that ever gave you the inkling to maybe start your own league?
No, not to start my own league, but it definitely made me want to like start putting more thought into the people that I battle and making sure, not even making sure, if I can, put people that I like or mess with on a personal level actually battling those people instead of just any somebody random because you know if it's a good look and my name hold any type of weight, whatever you want to say, I would rather, put on a great show with a friend than somebody who I actually don't like or who I don't know.
Hmm.
So I've been meeting a lot of up and coming battle rappers. Like KT wants to battle me, and that's one of my closest friends. Shout out to Hope Trilly. I'm like, yo, if we have to get in the ring, we can do it. But I know she's nice. She don't know. I know.
I know. I tried to have her on the show before I had you on the show. I've been trying to have her on for a couple of weeks. Yeah, Hope is
Yeah, you got
dope.
to get her on here. She's nice and not like a well kept Atlanta secret. But I'm like, yo, and we're close friends. I'm like, yo, if we gotta hop in the ring, so be it. Me and RX took me go karting afterwards. Where his son, I had my family, so it's
That's
like
dope.
we're mad cool after that battle. Like what was said when we, if you ain't even see the hug, if you saw the hug at the end, that was out the window as soon as it was said. Like
Yeah.
it didn't even matter no more. The show went on. She's a great person, and we actually cool now. So
Yeah, that's how it
yeah,
should be.
I'm open to battling some of the new upcomers that I've seen battling on gates and stuff that may not be quote unquote top tier, but they got potential.
Yeah, damn, I didn't know you was cool with Hope Tree. Yeah, get her here, man. I've been trying to
Yes,
talk.
man, I met her. I met her when she was supposed to battle 40 bars,
She
and that
was.
would have been a crazy
I
battle.
was
Little
ready
do
for
y'all
that.
know.
I was ready for that because I seen her. She battled Blue Cocaine, Lady J. I seen both.
Hmm.
You know, I'm out. I'm out. Ain't nobody
I
watching.
see. You know, yes.
Ain't nobody out here doing this like me, guys. I'm telling you now. Besides, Nomad, he's the only one. Everybody else, I'm chopping their heads off on this battle rap shit when it
You know
comes to the
your
ladies.
stuff.
Yeah, so shout out to Hope Trilly though. She's an exceptional talent. Do you do you have any like merch going on? Cause I see you be dressing, you be killing it. You
Yeah,
know what
man.
I'm
Hold on. I had a special um
saying? Somebody asked that
a
too. I forgot who. I don't know who to give credit for that question, but that was a great question. Do
I
you have merch?
definitely have these pins available.
Oh, I seen those on. You posted them on Instagram, right?
Yeah, so I got these dope pins. That's G Nation. That's my group. Like if you support me, that's the name of my fans, everybody that like the bars, the music. And I had these enamel pins made, and I love wearing pins in my snaps and my sneakers, on my like vests, different cool shit. And I was like, damn, maybe I haven't seen any other battle rapper doing that. Maybe I put it out and damn near sold out. Like mad people ordering this. It's a small little trinket. It's only $10, so I guess everybody's like, yeah, let me get a couple.
Mm,
So
that's dope.
definitely grab those before they sell out. Snap them on your snapback, on your sneakers. I put them on my J's.
Put them on the J's. That's now. Is that influence like were you just doing that out of just out of nowhere? Or is that's like a Chicago thing, or who influenced that?
Honestly, it really came from my grandfather. He was in the war, and he always likes to
Mm,
wear his army caps, and they have a lot of
they
pins and
do.
stuff. And I'm like, man, that's dope, but I'm not gonna be fighting for this country, so how I'm gonna get some? And so
Talk.
um, he gave me some dope, man. I wish I had him. He gave me some dope ones like old NBA or like the Seattle Supersonics, bro. Like that's not even a team no more.
No,
Yeah,
the
that's what.
old joints.
Yeah,
Oh
so he gave
shit.
me those. Every time I wear them, everybody's like, "Oh my god, that's fly!" So I said, "Let me make some, man. It's something unique, something small to show some support." So I'm like, "Hey, let's go ahead and release it after the battle," and they've been doing well.
Oh wow, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Well, look, I just want to say this has been a treat. I want to thank you for your time. I know you busy. I seen you doing your media run. You've been out here. You've been working. You been.
Yo, y'all been working me, trying to bait me into all these conversations. Everybody like, "Yo, what you want to do with the Bardashians?" I'm like, man, I think me, Hope, and RX could take out the Bardashians, but keep that between us. But I really think we could power up and get them up out of here.
mm, I'm for that. I want to see.
Somebody book that 3 piece. It's a 3 plate deal. What's up?
Yo, Gattas, so this has been an absolute pleasure. You got your own website?
I do. GattasNation.com. That's GATTAS Nation.com. And all I have is the pins up, but I'm gonna add some stuff, man. I'm thinking about some the stuff that I personally like wearing. So I like wearing like little silky scarves, like bandanas. So I might release some of those, and I might do another colorway of some pins with a different design. So stay on the lookout.
I be seeing you in a lot of jerseys. You should do like your own custom jerseys or something. just
Facts. I do like jerseys too.
just a thought. I just be observing. That's just, don't mind me.
No, that's a good observation. I got a lot of jerseys, man.
You do. That's why I'll be like, damn, she fly as shit. So like, yeah, definitely, I definitely invest in that. And I don't know, just throwing that out there. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been the one and only, the legendary Young Gattas. Young Gattas, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining me. This means a lot to me because I'm trying to really push this ladies battle rap forward, and having you on here will maybe have the others see that this is a pretty cool platform to come on and talk your shit. All right, so
Yeah, man, and yeah, make sure you hit my line. If anybody mention my name, say they want that smoke because I'm outside. Y'all told me to come outside. I'm here. If y'all don't bring me no smoke, I'm gonna have an issue because y'all said, "Oh, Gattas, last time you battled was 2014." What you know?
mm,
What we doing? Because I got rave reviews on both my returns, so
that's true. That's true. You 2 for 2. They can't say shit.
I'm 2 for 2.
They can't
I
say
need one
shit.
more. And if I even have if K Shine takes me and I have a debatable with K Shine, nobody can say nothing to
Oh,
me.
that's a fact.
Nothing else.
That's a fact. You can drop the mic and retire. Like it's a wrap after
It's
that.
over. And
It's,
that's not even a definitive. If it's debatable,
yeah.
if I win,
Oh, it's been you.
you're gonna have to call my assistant. You have to call my assistant.
Yeah, you would have been. I'm trying to see is Lux possible. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
we gotta have different talks. You know what I'm saying? It's different talks, different wages.
Definitely.
Different talk, different wages. You know what I'm saying?
Much love though. I
Yeah,
love the podcast. Shout out to Top Tier Podcast, man. I love
absolutely.
Queen Talk. I'm definitely gonna get on Hope Trilly's line and tell her stop fronting.
Yeah.
She'll be back.
I
We're gonna get it
appreciate it.
popping.
Hey, thanks to all the supporters. They always come and hold it down. Love y'all so much, tremendously. My dog Oki, love y'all too. We out of here. And as always, keep it battle rap, love. She left early. She wasn't supposed to. I'll still do it. And as always, keep it battle rap, love.